Hi. Hey guys. Well, I'm back. The door's not closed again. Alright, fix that. So I come back. Well, I guess a new season, I guess. Well, anyways, anywho's, I'm going to go ahead and I think. Let me back up so you can't really see me. I really want to wait to get the Murray running after I check to inspect the new starter clutch on it. But, and again, that's my favorite lawnmower. Got, hold on, let me get somebody standing over here so you can see me. Alright. Upside is we're getting a new toy to play with. I don't know. I mean, I know what it is. I'm not telling you, but I really don't want to leave it outside. And there is a possible chance that we might be losing this shed here soon. I don't know when. I don't know. It's possible. I just don't know. It's possible. And, well, if I can get this door to stay open, as you can see, it's just full with stuff. And this new toy I'm getting, I don't want it outside. And I guess if it does, we're going to have to spend the money, and we're going to have to make sure it's covered good, because, I'll stick the distractor over here to keep this door open. It's going to fall like everything else will stick over there. And there's my, oh, I do have a little bit of gas left in there. I thought I used all the 2-cycle fuel. Huh. Shoot. We'll dump the rest left over than this inside the blower. I got the next month. I'm gonna figure out a way to get this filled up. Now, I only put non-ethanol fuel in this. This is the oil mix. Just stick that over there right now. That's busted. So, I really wanted to wait, like I said. There's the Murray. I explained to you the history on this. If y'all hasn't seen all my videos. This motor is a 3.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton Classic. It was off of a very similar deck, except that it didn't have this, like this. These were black. It was in storage with a bunch of other lawnmowers. Well, it was sitting outside in a friend's backyard with a bunch of other lawnmowers. I scrapped the decks and saved the motors, just because I'm here and that's in Pennsylvania. So the engine that was on this deck originally, I got it last year, along with a Honda, which Honda deck is gone because it was rotted. The Honda inside the shed there, the motor is. So the engine that was on this deck is a 4 horsepower Briggs. So I took that out and swapped it out for this motor. That motor is on another deck, and it runs 50% diesel and 50% gas. Hopefully y'all can hear me, being so far away from the phone. So yeah, that's history on it. I mean, it's missing the the chute in the back. It's missing the cable. I got the handles in there somewhere, and it's missing the chute on the side. Go ahead and get this out for the summer. Got a little piece of stone here put away for the winter. Don't ask me why. Oh, we only had one snowstorm. About a month ago, I finished draining out the gas out of both the weed eater, which is off over there, and the Murray, just because the weed eater, which, wait a minute, that's a 20-inch cut, and I think this is a 22-inch. The weed eater had water in the tank. The oil just sticks on this side. Unfortunately, I'm going to use old gas from last year because I haven't had time to go get any yet. And, it was bought in October or even September, I think. We're good on oil. It's going to probably need to be changed after this season. I have 3 acres that I cut, but I don't think I'm going to cut all 3 this year. I'm only going to probably cut 1, maybe 1 1/4 at most. This Murray has cut all of this that's surrounding us all year last year, but not the whole year. I mowed grass at my father-in-law's workplace. They had me cutting that, and so I was using the Murray there until it broke down last year. The starter clutch went out on it, and I had another lawnmower here that I didn't particularly care for, so I traded it for the weed eater lawnmower. So I've been alternating between the two, and I got a third. Well, I got 4 total that belong to me. Well, the diesel's at the shop in the basement because I was using that when this broke down. And then I was given the Red Craftsman in there. Eventually, I'm going to bring the 2 other Craftsmans out. I don't know if I'm going to bring the Honda out this year. I might not, because you'll see in another video. I'm definitely going to wake up the 2 Craftsmans eventually and the weed eater, but I'm going to start with the Murray first because, like I said, it's my favorite. Actually, all of my lawnmowers, if I had to, unfortunately, I might have to get rid of them. All of them, I keep the Murray. Probably at least keep the Murray in my weed eater. Get rid of the diesel mower at the shop, and send that Red Craftsman back to the shop. That way it's there, but I probably wouldn't use it because the reason why I use these is because they're lightweight. I have to, I got an incline that's really, really, got a really steep. I want to be able to pull back up. I go into the ditch like this, not like this, like this. It's just too steep. Well, I got a 4-cycle weed eater in here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's right there. Hopefully I gotta get her out and get her running. Yeah. Wasn't good because it's been sitting for a few years, and I ended up getting half-ass running last year. See, there's still some gas in this big can. It's actually fresh. We just got it. Oh, not even a week ago. Bone dry. Almost bone dry. There's no dirt at the bottom. That's why I'm picking this one, because that one's got dirt in the bottom. So gotta get I ended up probably getting a small composition book, and we can write down the oil changes. And so I did change oil in this when I brought it here almost a year ago. The green one hasn't been changed since we moved here on this land, so it's going to need an oil change this year, and probably this. Well, maybe not. I'll have to check. Wonder how much gas. Well, they gave us almost a full tank. Oh, cool. All right, perfect. So the Murray's gonna have fresh gas in it. Let's see if we can get this primer bulb to work. Plug's new. Actually in both of these. I don't know about my Craftsman. Yeah, I can't really tell from here. With the cable being missing, the wife doesn't like this. I honestly had to show her how to turn this off. Got a little piece of wire. I don't have the spring connected. I took that out and I tied a piece of wire to the back and for cut off. I had a piece of wire coming off. Oh wait, that was diesel. I had a piece of the wire that comes off the coil. I had it coming out somewhere. I think right where the coil wire is. Yes, this engine's had a new coil put on it, brand new. About 7 years ago? Maybe 6 years ago. Boot's already falling apart. The muffler was actually brand new too. But yeah, the lawnmower this came off of, deck that came off, it had the right cable that I needed, but unfortunately with everything sitting outside for almost 2 years, because someone took over my garage, where I was storing it, that cable broke. It's here. So let's go, let's wake her up. Oh, don't tell me I flooded it. No, I primed it. Little airplane flying above us. Unless that primer's not working. My previous videos, last year I sold and traded a Toro that I built for Troy-Bilt. I took a Troy-Bilt for a discount. I traded Troy-Bilt for the weed eater. The carburetor and gas tank off of that mower is on this, so yeah, this was always hard to start. That's the primer bolt, but it's fired. Gave it 2 more primes, so. Really? This is what I get for not starting my stuff in the winter. This is the first winter probably 20 years or more than it. Probably more, yeah, almost 20 years that I put my lawnmowers to bed. This is the first time that I actually did it. And now look. she was gonna go. I love that sound. Yeah, there's another issue with this that I had last year. The reason why I didn't use it much. Throttle. I usually, since there's so much grass here to cut, I usually let the grass get tall. Sometimes I'll go with like 3 weeks without cutting it. And it's just the RPMs are so low that it's like idle on there. I had a jam a stick in there to fix that, but yeah, that's why I didn't use it. And that's why I was alternating between the weed eater and the green lawnmower and the two Craftsman. I mean, the green Craftsman in there's been, well, it's actually my father-in-law's. So is the two Hondas in the back. That green one, he says it's been abused. It was like new when he got it. Then I married his daughter, moved down back to Virginia, and I ended up getting a brand new carburetor I put on it. I ended up getting it running. Put a new carburetor on it, primed her up, and pulled the rope, fired right up. That's because that has a choke and it's designed for a squeegee bulb. The two Craftsmans, the squeegee bulbs don't work. So that's why I don't know what's going to run and what's not going to run, because like I said, this is the first time in decades that I've ever winterized everything. I mean, I absolutely winterized everything. And so there you have it. The Murray's alive. The next thing I got to do to it is I'm going to pull the top off and get my starter clutch tool, which I'm going to have to take off the screen. Yeah, I don't like doing that. Make sure that's tight and oiled. And then, I don't know, I'm going to try to order a throttle spring. I think that's why the throttle's messed up. The spring is messed up on it. So there you got it. It's even got fresh gas. I didn't have to use old gas. So there you have it. So thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one.